Okay, enough games, enough playing around. Let's learn some English. So today I'm going to do a video with multiple English expressions in it. So this is going to give you an opportunity not just to focus on one English expression, but to hear 5 or 6 in one simple scenario. This will give you an idea of how frequently people use expressions and how it just gets thrown into our everyday speaking and we don't even notice. And if you're not, paying attention and you're not familiar with the expressions, you can be totally lost.
Today's expressions: to have your work cut out for you, to give it a shot, to bite off more than you can chew, you live and learn, to not be cut out for something, and there's light at the end of the tunnel. And now, here are your examples.
Today I've got my work cut out for me because I've been assigned the task of organizing this shelf here. Now I'm a total disaster when it comes to organization, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, hopefully, I'll start to get to work on it and there'll be light at the end of the tunnel. So far, no light at the end of the tunnel. No light. But I don't have my hopes high, let me tell you. But I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna take a crack at it. I'm gonna give it a shot. I definitely bit off more than I can chew by saying I was gonna organize this. Oh well, you live and you learn. I guess I'm just not cut out for being an organized person. So the main expression that inspired this video was to have your work cut out for you. When you have your work cut out for you, it just means that you have a challenging task ahead of you. So somebody might say, wow, you've really got your work cut out for you today. It means that you're going to have a difficult day ahead of you. Somebody could say, if you are repairing something on your car, someone could say, oh yeah, you really have your work cut out for you when you're replacing your brakes on your car today. That's a very common expression. People use it all the time. And another expression that we use a lot that you'll see in this video is it's almost a phrasal verb, and it's when it comes to doing something. Now I'm a total disaster when it comes to organization, so when it comes to blank, this basically just means when it relates to this task. When it comes to technology, I just have no idea what I'm doing. I'm really bad when it comes to technology. In this video, you'll also see the phrase, I'm going to take a crack at it, or I'm going to take a shot at it, but I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna take a crack at it. And that just means that I'm going to give it a try, right? A crack at it or a shot at it. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna make an attempt to do this. There is a point where I say, let me tell you. Then I say definitely a couple times. Let me tell you. I definitely bit off. So these are all kind of filler words in English. Just like just now I said these are kind of filler words in English. The words kind of are filler words as well, right? People talk conversationally a lot and they add a lot of filler words. They'll say things like, let me tell you, believe it or not, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Things like that are very common in English. So that's another thing you can do while you're speaking English, is throw in some of those filler words, and it actually helps you sound a lot more natural, and it gives you time to actually think about what you're going to say. So I know when I was learning Spanish, it was super helpful to learn some of the words that people say all the time, like este, So I threw some filler words in here, and hopefully those will shine some light on words that you can use in conversation to make yourself sound more natural. The other expression you'll encounter in this example coming up is the example, I bit off more than I can chew. I definitely bit off more than I can chew by saying I was going to organize this. To bite off more than you can chew is an expression we use all the time when you're talking about taking on a project that's a little bit bigger than what you thought it was. So, you think of, I bit off more and I can't chew it, right? So you took on a task that you thought maybe was going to be a little bit easier, and it turned out to be much more difficult. It took you a lot more time. You can use this expression, say, I really bit off more than I can chew here. For example, if I help my grandma update her computer, but I don't really know how to do computer updates myself, I might be spending time on this project and actually ruining her computer, and I might say, wow, I really bit off more than I can chew here. The other expression that you're going to hear is, I'm not cut out for being an organized person. I guess I'm just not cut out for being an organized person. And when you say I'm not cut out for being an organized person, you basically mean that you were not made for this, or this is not your destiny, this is not your specialty, right? Another example I can give you is, I'm not a very good musician, so I might say, yeah, I'm not cut out for singing, I'm not cut out for playing the guitar. These are all things you can say that just mean that's not your specialty, you weren't born to do this. If you are really good at something, you can say, yeah, I was born to do this, right? I was born to play football, or I was born to play basketball. I was born for this. And then somebody who's not talented at that could say, you know what? I'm not cut out for basketball. I'm not cut out for sports. Then the last expression that you'll see in this example is, you live and learn. Oh well, you live and you learn. People say this all the time when things don't work out the way you had planned for them to work out. You say, oh well, you live and learn, right? So for example, maybe I'm planning a big party and I forget to tell everybody what they're responsible for bringing. And everybody gets there and we don't have any food or beverages at this party. I could say, oh wow, I really goofed up here. I really messed things up. Oh well, you live and learn. It's like, oh well, live and learn, I'm moving on. Oh, that's our video for today. I hope the examples hit right on point. I hope they really helped you and were definitely things you can relate to. If that's the case, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and share. Send it out into the world. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again shortly with some more English lessons. Have a good day.